Simon18F is a project to replace the custom MB4850 processor of the MB Electronics Simon game with a PIC 18F 2550, initially to emulate the original Simon games and later to enhance the existing games and add new ones. Here you can see the PIC processor board, which is a simple design including a 5V regulator to drop the 9V battery level and a 20MHz crystal which allows the PIC to run at 48MHz. The only other components are 10K resistors to pull down the inputs and a couple of signal diodes and decoupling capacitors. The board also includes an in-circuit programming header to make it easy to change the PIC software. The PIC 18F board is mounted underneath the original PCB and held in place by two zip ties running through the 9V battery compartment. The original cardboard reflector is covered with aluminium tape to increase the reflection of light. As you can see, the original light bulbs have been replaced with four 10mm ultra-bright white LEDs. Since these are rated at 3.2 volts, no extra resistors are needed to lower the 3 volts supplied by the two D-cell batteries. These are more reliable than incandescent light bulbs, and they also lower the current consumption of the game considerably. The PIC 18F processor board is connected to the main PCB via a ribbon cable and header which plugs directly into the PCB. The original MB4850 processor has been removed and replaced with a socket. The top panel of this Simon game has had replacement plastic springs fitted since the original ones were badly damaged. The plastic used is a very thin and flexible material to ensure the buttons don't become too stiff. The base of the Simon is then mounted into the lid of the game. Finally, the slider switch covers are replaced. The game now looks completely like the original. As the Simon game plays, you can see the software pulse width modulation which controls the dimming of the LEDs. This is so the feeling of light bulbs is created whilst allowing more modern LEDs to be used instead. At this stage, all the original games were included in the software archive for this project. Full details of the MB Electronics Simon circuitry, instructions on how to build the Simon18F processor board and the emulation software are available on my website www.waitingforfriday.com under the project section.